I ordered $80 worth of stuff from an Australian company. Today I get an email saying I have to pay $200 to get it shipped here. And so I'm like, okay, it's a scam. But everything checks out. So I go to track it and this is what it says. Like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, why would I pay double what I paid? And I already paid. Like, why wouldn't you tell me this at checkout? And I could have saved myself a hassle. Like, what the...
Hello guys, welcome back to Inside Republic. On today's video, we'll be talking about the tariffs. Trump tariffs aimed at protecting U.S. industries have raised costs for American consumers and businesses, disrupted global supply chains, and sparked retaliatory measures from other countries, straining international trade relationships. Kindly like and share this video, subscribe and follow for more videos like this. And to show us some extra love, you can send us some super thanks. We'll truly appreciate that. Now let's watch the following video clips.
I'm shutting down international shipping for my brand due to U.S. tariff fees. I got a message from a customer who wasn't able to accept her order because she was being charged $115 in import fees. Also, yesterday I got hit with a notice saying a package I sent out to an influencer in Canada had $253 in import fees that had to be paid before delivery. As a small brand, I'm trying to navigate all of this, but these surprise fees are getting wild. It's frustrating for customers and honestly it's hurting my business too. If you've gone through this, either as a customer or a small business owner, please let me know how you're handling it.
I've been putting off filming this video for the longest time because I really didn't want it to come to this, but I won't be able to be selling to the US anymore and I am heartbroken. The US is our main market, but with this current tariff situation, I won't be able to sell our products anymore. I'm not somebody who's gonna charge $200 for a tote bag, and it just seems so unfair. It's just me and my husband are doing the quality control, we're doing the marketing, we're doing the designing of the items, we're doing everything by ourselves. The customer service, we're not a dropshipping brand. We don't have any investors, we don't have a warehouse full of items that were $3 a unit. We're just trying to build something that feels good, that can help people live their everyday life, that can function. This brand started as an idea. We just wanted to create a product that felt like you, something that could help everybody, that you could take to the library, to school, to therapy, to a solo cafe date. And now I might lose the community that made this brand what it is today. I'm scared, I'm heartbroken. I don't know what this means for the future of the tote library. I'm confused, I'm angry. I don't understand why for small businesses it's always so complicated. I mean, I quit everything to do this. It's so unfair.
So just like a lot of my other Shein girlies on here, I was really bummed to find out, about the tariffs and how that would be affecting the prices or, the shipping process and all of that with Shein. So I decided that I would come on here and make a video. I made a purchase just a couple of minutes ago. Today's May 7th. And you can see the details up here. It now has like several disclaimers up there that lets you know that the tariff price is already included in the actual item price, and that there shouldn't be any other extra, charges that happen after the fact, which has happened with some other people ordering things from other sites. So I'm just putting this on here so that, later on, if any of this changes, I can give an update. If there's any shipping delays, if I'm refunded, like some people have been experiencing, I'll post about that. But, so far so good with all of my other Shein purchases. Everything has been on time. So we'll see what happens.
We're making so much money right now in America with these tariffs. These tariffs are going to make America great again. That's what Trump says. But what Trump doesn't say is all this tariff money that's collected is coming from Americans. Americans paid the cost of tariffs. So let me ask you, America, did you sign up for your own country to charge you to try to do business? How does this bring back jobs? How does this make your life easier? Seems to me that all of this tariff money that Americans are going to have to pay is taking money out of your own pocket, taking money off the table of your children and your families. So how much you willing to sacrifice for this stuff? Because I don't know about y'all, if there's all this money coming in, it's us that is paying it. He's not punishing China. He's punishing Americans. So explain to me, where's the greatness? Because I've been looking for it, and I ain't seen it nowhere. Where's it at?
The tariffs are officially affecting my fashion, and I don't know what to do. I ordered these 2 pieces from Iraqi. They were a little bit on the pricier side, but I thought they were beautiful pieces, so I wanted to get them. The total came up to $685 US, which is steep, but I've been working hard, so if I want to splurge on myself, I will. As you can see, it was confirmed and it was shipped. Then about 5 days later, I received an email and it was like, UPS is gonna come and deliver it, but you owe money. I was like, okay, maybe it's like a $50 shipping fee or shipping cost that I have to cover. So I click on the link and it had the audacity to say that I owed $1,155.98 American. I thought it was a scam, I thought it was a joke, so I just left it be until I got home and saw this on my door. It was not a scam. I literally owe them $1,100 on top of me already paying $600. Like, absolutely not. You can keep it at this point. But this is just a PSA anyway. Make sure you're looking at where your pieces are sourced from, or else you're gonna get hit with a crazy tariff, fine, or tax, or fee, or whatever it's called.
People be talking about the recession, and we're already past that, baby. We're already about to feel the hyper fucking mother inflation. Do you understand? I went to the store to buy some things for the week for me to eat. I spent $25.56, and guess how many things I got? Greek yogurt, because I'm trying to eat healthy, right? God forbid, bitch, wanna build a body and be healthy. Grapes. I have some almond butter in my house, so I was just like, I'm gonna need some jelly. And then guess what? I was like, let me indulge in a fucking guilty pleasure this week just because. So I literally got 4 things. 4. 3. 4. It takes me like $60 to fill up my gas tank every fucking week. Mind you, I'm a fucking delivery driver. So a lot of the money that I make, it's literally just so I can have my car running. Everybody was being so fucking stupid by believing that Trump putting the fucking tariffs was going to do anything. Anything. These fucking idiots couldn't understand what the fuck a tariff was. There we go, having the orangutan, yellow man, orange, whatever the fuck that color is. Being like, my favorite word is family, love, compassion, and tariffs. That's my favorite word, tariffs. I've been saying this, I'm thinking about moving to a different country. And you know what's the fucking crazy part? Is that I'm living paycheck to paycheck in my fucking house here, my home in the United States of America that I've been here for 11 years. And now have to figure out how the fuck am I gonna save money to get out of the fucking country. And guess what I did? Yes. That's what we're doing. And I don't even know if I'm gonna make money doing that, because with the recession, I don't know how many people are gonna have dollar signs to indulge in their own guilty pleasures.
Am I the only one that these tariffs are really starting to scare? Because most people don't really understand what tariffs are and how they're going to impact them. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine who voted for a specific person, and he didn't understand tariffs at all. And he kept saying, oh, well, they won't affect me because I'm just going to buy American-made products. What he didn't understand, which a lot of people don't, is barely anything is made in America entirely. Homes, for example, a lot of the lumber for homes is imported from Canada. It's not American lumber. Nails, glue, things like that are not produced here. They are imported here and built here. The same with most American products. We produce little to nothing. We are a consumer nation. So even if it says made in America or an American-made product, very rarely will you see everything made in America. That just doesn't really happen. And a lot of people don't know that. Scary.
So last night we closed our US website. So we're not accepting orders from the USA at the moment. Hopefully this is just temporary. But it was something, like, it was a really hard decision to make, but it was one that I just had to make. When tariffs went over 100% on Chinese made goods into the US yesterday, I was like, well, literally we can't make any money. So we make our product in China. So it's full of bust swimwear. It's like basically like a bra. It's got underwire, power mesh. We do 66 bra sizes. It's like really, really technical. And really good quality. And I have not been able to find anyone else that has the expertise to make it to this standard, let alone make it, to be honest. Like, no one wants to do underwire swimwear. Like, it's way too complicated. And it's not super efficient on a production line. But like, we've got our supplier who we've got a really good relationship in China. They're so good. They're like the experts. And so our goods are made there. Then we send them to Australia. And then they stay at our warehouse in Melbourne, Australia. And that's where we ship our orders from. So when we're sending bikinis to our US customers, we have to declare that they're made in China. So once they get to the US, if tariffs are over 100%, if we're paying the duties, like we're covering that cost, we're having to pay. So if a bikini top is $100, it gets to the US and tariffs are, say, 105%. We have to pay $105 to the US government. So literally we just wiped all our revenue. Like, it's just, so yesterday I just had to make that call. I was like, well, it's a no-brainer. I'm turning off the website. And like, I don't want to put that cost onto our US customers either.
My biggest fear is that people won't wake up. Biggest fear is that people won't ever wake up. I have a friend who is a truck driver and was actively at the port in Seattle, seeing that shipping containers were not coming in. He's actively losing work, not being able to get loads to pick up as we speak, and still getting harassed, belittled, told that it's not real. And I find myself telling myself that things will get bad enough and people will wake up and America will figure its shit out. It has to get bad enough for enough people and then they'll wake up. And I just put two and two together today. I don't know that that will happen, because these same people are the people who blue lips, gasping breaths, watching family members pass away and suffocate, being told that they can't get ventilators, losing their newborn child, losing their parents, their spouse, brothers and sisters, watching their own oxygen decrease, realizing that they're very sick, would use their last dying breath to yell at us and tell us that it was fake. They never woke up. There were people who spent months in the ICU with their spouse or their loved one and still refused to get the vaccine, refused to believe that COVID was real. That is how set in their ways they were. I don't know that people will wake up for this.
Trump's tariffs have rippled through both US and international markets, hitting businesses hard on both sides. Many US companies now face inflated costs on raw materials, while foreign brands struggle to maintain American sales due to unreasonable import duties, sometimes forcing them to cut off US shipping altogether. As a result, customers are being slammed with duties that can triple the original price of their purchase, making once accessible international products a luxury. Every day, Americans are watching basic living costs skyrocket, while some even struggle to feed themselves properly. Entire communities are regretting their votes, realizing too late that they didn't fully understand how tariffs work or deeply how they affect daily life. The level of ignorance surrounding the issue is staggering, and it's costing everyone. That's it for today. Until next time, take care.